Hey guys, Cloud here, and today as you can see, there's a very simple way to darken the screen because I ran into a problem where if I give myself night vision and then blindness, it will just darken it for blindness. So this is probably something in 1.15.2 that they did where they were like, well, it was a bug before, so we're not going to include it. So you can no longer make the player screen dark using those normal methods. Now there's a couple methods, but this one I like the most is just like that and like that. And I made it have a little blink. You can get rid of that if you want. That's my personal preference. It has a lot of customization to it, and it's mostly resource pack stuff, so get ready for that. But anyways, let's just go ahead and start. So just a side note, I was actually going to post this a lot earlier, but I got sick this week, but I'm a little better now. Anyways, so we're going to need to create a new resource pack, and you can do so by, you can just create the necessary folders required, or you can just copy one of your previous and delete what you don't need. Let's call this dark. All right, so then you can go ahead and like steal these files and from another resource pack. If you don't have one, you can find them in your Java file, your .java version. So then you go assets is the first one. Then you need Minecraft. Then you need textures, and that's basically where we're going to start. The next part is going to be a little bit strange. I have a video on it, but basically you need to go to assets, Minecraft, and font. And then we need to have our font folder. So we're going to create some Unicode, basically some custom characters. And there's this default JSON file. So this default JSON file, what I'll probably do is link this resource pack in the description for you, but you would want to add this to your own probably, not so you don't have to give the players two resource packs. So this basically is going to say when you see this character, and you can pick any character between E1000 and FFFF, you can specify a image that pops up, and the size can be, I think there's a limit, but it's pretty big limit, and you can make it pretty large. So anyways, so we're going to go ahead and reference just a texture, and I'll just call the texture dark.png, no subfolders, and you're using type bitmap. That's for just general images, and ascent is how high shifted you have the center of the image at. So I pick the middle because it's going to be a 256 by 256 PNG. So basically the trick here is to use a very large dark square and play it in a title, and then it'll just cover the whole screen. This has some weird things where like the items still show up over it, but I think that it's totally fine. Also, you can't see the text when it's pitch black, but that's okay too to me. You could call it a feature, I don't know, but I like those trade-offs for the customization of using the /title command, and you'll see later how much you can mess with it. But anyways, the height is the actual like size of the image, but it's the height, but it's the size. But yeah, so that's 256. I just tuned it to be as big as you probably would need for every screen size. It's fine if it's bigger than your screen, but it's not fine if it's smaller. So now we're going to just have to get a solid black image, which I'm going to take it from here, but it's literally just right here, a big black square that is 256 by 256. And we're going to copy it. You can make these yourself, but that's just going to take unnecessary time. So now let me put this resource pack on. And once you do, you're going to be able to just test if it's there. So just do /telraw @s text. And there you go. You see a big black square. Now, you normally would think, well, that's too small, but that's because we're not doing it in the chat. We're going to do it in title. So title @s title. And same thing, /u E1000. /u just means you're doing a text symbol. And there you go. So you actually saw it kind of like blink. And you can make a couple different function files that handle how you want it to look. I'm just going to use commands for this. So here we have this, and we can regulate some times. So you can do title @a times, and you can set the time. So the first number is the fade, the second number is how long it lasts, and the third number is the fade out. So fade in, I'll make 10, so it fades pretty quick. And I'll put like 1,000,000 for the stay and 10 for the fade out. That should be fine. One thing that's important to note is I'm not certain that 1,000,000 is going to actually be infinite time. So you might want to reapply this occasionally, or if the player relogs. So if we do this, it will make us go literally blind. So you're going to have to create a way to get rid of it. So all you got to do is handle the... Let's just do that. All right. So you have to get rid of it. So if you just use what I just did, you'll get that blink effect, which is what you can do to have the cool blink. So let me go ahead and put some pressure plates down so it's a little bit easier, so I don't have to find my way through the dark. So that kind of gives you a little blink, but you can mess with it by going like 0 for the fade in. So if you go like this, it'll just fade out naturally. Or you can go with 0 for the fade out, which will have kind of a faster blinking, and you can mess with these numbers. You can also change the stay. So there's a lot of cool things you can do with it. That's very quick how to do it. The resource pack link will be in the description. It's the most important thing really, but all it is just the texture and a JSON file. So hopefully you guys thought that this was pretty good. There's another method that I've seen out there that someone might mention where you can spawn area effect clouds with blank custom names and put them like right in the player's face, and then spawn like a ton of them, and it'll eventually become dark. But this one I think is nicer to control and less dangerous. Also, if you just want instant, then you can just change these fades to 0. I would probably create some kind of a title, like a function that does everything you need to. Also one that forces the subtitle to be nothing, just in case you had something on subtitle before. So just like that, and then the same thing for this guy, just because to be careful. And now I'm lost. All right, let's see. So there you go, and there you go. Anyways, if you guys thought that was cool, leave a like, and I'll probably have some more interesting short quick tutorials coming up here. Anyways, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Peace.